Dave, thank you again for your team doing our audio every Saturday. And tell me, do you need more volunteers, and how many?
Love to have more volunteers, at least another 5, maybe 6 more. Have one person each Sabbath would be great, because it gives a chance to not be so stressful, be committed here every Sabbath. But if you can have a break between each one, would be great to have at least 4 to 5 more people.
All right, and this equipment you have, it's all digitized, right?
It's all digital. We use all digital system here. A little bit of analog, but 90% is all digital. We use all digital screens. We use our PowerPoint. We are looking at upgrading our PowerPoints to what's called ProPresenter or Proclaim, which will hopefully make things a little easier for us to use. So yes, we need people to do audio sound and people to do our what we call our visual, which would be our PowerPoint and the presentations.
All right, so if I want to volunteer, that means I'll be part of the schedule and not necessarily every Sabbath, but what about the training? How can I get trained with the system?
I'll be gladly training on the audio part. We'll have someone like Mario or Aiden. Love to do. If you're not too sure about the PowerPoint, you want to learn PowerPoint, they'd be great at it.
Okay. All right, thank you, David. Thank you for what you do. And folks, please join our audio video team. All the best.
And happy Sabbath. I'm so glad that we have the privilege to be able to come and share with you a little bit more this morning about Pentecost 25. 2025 is the year where right across North America, and particularly here in British Columbia, we have every church and all of our schools engaged in sharing Jesus Christ in the best and most effective way possible. Last time we talked about this, we spoke about the importance of prayer. To have a list, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, people that we're praying for, especially reaching out to minister to their needs, to gain their confidence, so that we can help them come to know Jesus. Today, we want to talk a little bit about friendship and hospitality. Pastor Malenko, why is hospitality so important when we're meeting people?
Well, that's a very important question because hospitality is one of the spiritual gifts. And also one person said, and I completely agree with her, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you do, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
Well, that's why I like meeting you, because you always make me feel good.
Excellent.
Okay. Now, in the local church situation, in your church, what can people do? I mean, how do you show hospitality and acceptance and friendship? How do you do that?
One survey said that in just 7 minutes, people will make their decision to come or not to come back to your church.
Okay.
Which means that condition of your parking lot, of your lawn, paint on your building, condition inside the building, but also a warm handshake,
That's
big
right.
smile,
Yeah.
saying, hey, welcome to our church, and being authentic. It's so important to be authentic and to show that hospitality to people.
So real hospitality, yes, the building and all those things are important, but the real hospitality is the smile on our face, the smile in our voice, and how we love and accept people in our homes and in our churches. Okay, so what are some of the ways, practically speaking, in the local church, in our homes, how can we actually demonstrate hospitality and friendship?
It is very important to include everyone, starting with your ushers and greeters, with your deacons and deaconesses, with your elders, with your youth and young people, elderly people, whoever is whoever has that gift, but also whoever is willing to do that, to create accepting and warm atmosphere of love and acceptance and vulnerability even,
Well,
to make these people.
I think everybody should in some way be able to reach out and give a warm handshake and greet people. What else can the local church do?
I just want to say that hospitality is not a strategy, it's a lifestyle, it's a culture of the church, and it should be developed on that way.
Good.
And I believe that our members should be taught and trained in that way to create a culture of hospitality.
One of the ways in which you can show hospitality is to have a fellowship meal. Remember, it's not so much the food that is important as getting together, talking, discussing, sharing commonalities. Those are the things that help people feel accepted. There should never be, shall I say, racism in the church. We want to have an experience where the church demonstrates the warmth and the acceptance that Jesus extends to all of us. Okay, Pastor, there's a text in the book of Hebrews that is very beautiful on this point. Share it with us.
Hebrews 13, 1 and 2. Let brotherly love continue. Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares.
Wow, what a promise. Friends, sometime there's a visitor comes to your church, you can say, oh, maybe that's one of the angels that the Bible is talking about. Okay, friends, Pentecost 2025, pray for people. And then secondly today, let's be warm, accepting, and friendly. I wish you a blessed Sabbath and a blessed week as you reach out and extend the love of Jesus in practical ways to your circle of influence. Have a blessed Sabbath.